Welcome back to another episode of Broncs and Donks, and today we're branding cows. Get out of the road! In today's video, we're branding some of our calves. The only problem is that they're located in thick Russian olives and deep alkali. Now originally, we thought that was going to be our biggest challenge of the day, but it turns out we run into a much bigger problem at the end of the video. So make sure you watch until the end because you're not going to want to miss what happened. We got the cows over in that field. We're going to herd them across the highway and straight into this corral right here. Okay, this is the highway right here. We have cars flying down this road, 65 miles an hour. So it's pretty important that we get flaggers out here, especially because there's big semi trucks that roll through here and can't stop very fast. Splitting up. Those two are gathering this way. Josh and I will head this way. We're gonna gather everything down here on this lower pasture first. It just gets really thick, so it's hard to gather both pastures at the same time. So we're gonna get this lower pasture first and bring them all to this corner, hold them right here. We'll probably take this group over to the corral first and then go get the second group on the upper pasture.
Like and subscribe.
Was there any cows over in here or anything? Okay, it looks like they got them all gathered up about. Some nasty alkali right there. Last year we had a bunch of cows get stuck in it. So far, this has been pretty smooth compared to last year. I don't know if you guys remember that, but we got cows stuck over in the corner. I'll roll a clip of that right now. Kind of down in all these Russian olives, it's just super swampy, bunch of alkali, hard to get through. He's gonna go down the road and flag. We got my grandpa flag in the other direction. So it's game time. We're ready to kick him out on the highway. Let's do this.
Nice, grab it. All right, shut the gate.
Hey. Right before we got to the corral, there was a calf that took off down the highway. It was important I roped this calf fast because down the highway there weren't any flaggers slowing down traffic. Head and a leg.
Okay.
I roped him every time, but he just ran through my loop.
Tyler's always got all four legs.
There we go.
There it is.
Show him who's boss. This is the old scale house here. This is where everybody in town used to weigh their cows. And as you can see, a homeless man made this his home.
Yes.
Wow. Bunch of little treasures in here. What do you see in here?
That's up.
What do you see in here, Brett?
I'm seeing a bunch of clothes, some deodorant. Now,
Hygiene's important.
hygiene was important to this guy. He was a reader.
Oh shoot.
Well, actually, this is where he did sleep. He was a cultured man. 1,000 minus 10 equals.
Oh, okay. Check this out.
Oh.
Here's the old scales. That is awesome.
That is pretty cool.
So they'd run the cows on the scales over here, and then they'd do all the math and weigh them over here. Pretty cool.
I'm getting Honor virus in here right now.
Branded all the first pen. Now we're gonna head up and grab the second herd. Before we could gather the next herd of cows, we had to doctor a sick cow that had fallen down a ditch and couldn't get up. Put that around her butt, would you?
There you go. Hey, get in there. 1, 2, 3.
Luckily, we got to her on time. We doctored her up, and she's doing just fine and making a full recovery. While we gathered the next herd to bring them to the corral, sadly, I missed the rodeo. But as you can see here, the intern's doing the walk of shame! After herding the cattle to the corral and branding the calves, we hauled them to the Blue Hills. And this is where our problem all started. The next day, cows started showing back up to the corral without their calves. This is because some of the cows and calves didn't pair up when we turned them loose. So the cows started heading back to the last place they seen their calf, the corral. So now we had lost calves and concerned mothers spread out miles apart. We thought we gathered all the cows, but as soon as we get back, there is a whole nother herd down here. Holy crap, boys. We're pushing these cows back up on the permit, and this calf hasn't paired up yet. It keeps following that cow, but that cow hasn't claimed it. So if it hasn't claimed it by the time we get up there, we might rope them both and put them both in the trailer. Keep them on the pad. Okay, boys. Wow, was that hard, cow? After loading up the cow and calf, we had to pair them both up. So we started searching the Blue Hills for any lost calves or tight-bagged cows. Hey, go back. Hey. Hey. It didn't take long for us to find a cow that was missing a calf. The only problem was that she didn't want to hang around long enough to check out the calf we brought her. It doesn't seem like she's the best mother, so there's probably a reason she lost this calf in the first place. Okay, so I got this cow roped, and we're thinking this is her calf, but she's on the fight, so we're not sure if she's just too ornery to care about this calf sucking on her, but we're thinking we got them matched up. She's kind of a terrible mom if she is them all. That calf's sucking. It's looking pretty good. Josh has got the end of the calf's line. I got the end of the mom's line, so I'm thinking they're a pair. Oh, it's done pretty damn. Yeah, I think I'm gonna head up this way. Little guy, he's been filling up on mama's milk. They've been separated for a while now. Okay, this one cow we have in here, we haven't found its calf yet, but we think its calf came back to the corral here. This black calf here came back to the corral, and we're pretty sure it belongs to this cow we have loaded up. So we're gonna see if they're a match. Okay, let's see if they're a pair. Let's go! He's drinking up. Okay, I believe we paired them up. So now all the cows are paired up. It was a long day, but it was rewarding. Check this out, so cool. If you want to support the channel, check out the official Bronx and Donks saddle. It fits both horses and mules, it's extremely good looking, and most importantly, it's comfortable. You can find this saddle on bronxanddonks.com, and when you buy it, you can customize it however you want. One of our most popular options is to have the saddle roughed out instead of the tooling. Smash that like and subscribe button harder than I did my finger.